You already told them?
No.
Hi guys.
What do you do?
Today we are gonna make a lasagna with you guys today.
You're gonna need some ground beef, ricotta, cheese.
So we're gonna use some ground beef today. You can use ground beef, turkey, ground turkey. You can use chicken. You can use really anything you want. Even if you want to use all vegetables, it's really up to you. So we're gonna use some ground beef, some ricotta cheese, some mozzarella cheese. We also have the oven ready lasagna, so we don't have to boil these. Once our meat is ready, we can just start layering it up, pop it in the oven. We also got some marinara sauce to put all together with all of our stuff. So we're gonna preheat our oven to 375. Cat. If I can figure out how to use her oven. Do I just hit this? Just hit that?
Yes. Can you tell them everything they need?
What?
Tell them everything that they need?
Yeah. So we're gonna season our meat with black pepper, some sazon, some adobo, some onion powder, and garlic powder. Alright, so now we're gonna put our garlic. Now we're gonna put our ground beef in the pan. Personally, I don't use any butter or any oil or anything because the ground beef already has oil in it, so it's like it doesn't make sense to go. Okay, so once I have my ground beef in the pan, I'm gonna put all my ingredients in and then cook it. Yeah. I don't measure out my ingredients. I know some people do. Do you?
No.
I don't measure. No. Like. If it looks like it's enough, it looks like it's enough. That's how it works. Yo, that was a little much. I got the bigger ground beef packet, so I use 2 sazon packets. It's really up to you how flavorful you would like it. Alright, now we're gonna put the heat on medium. I'm just gonna mix that all up. Make sure all the meat is covered in seasoning. You want to make sure you cook your meat all the way through, so it should be brown before you even put it in the oven. If you're using ground beef, you want to make sure you're constantly like breaking it up so it doesn't cook into like a form. So while the meat is cooking, we're just gonna get the rest of our stuff ready.
I don't know how to do it.
I think I do. So with these, because they're already cooked, we just have to lay them in the pan.
I'm going to probably put a layer of this first. That's good?
Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna do
a layer of the sauce on the bottom of the pan, and then lay the these thingies noodles on top of the sauce. Prepare it for when the meat is ready. gonna do a thin layer of sauce, just to have it on the bottom, to a little taste. You know what I mean? A thin layer of spaghetti sauce on the bottom of the pan. You could use a utensil. You can use anything to spread it around your hands, move it how I was, spatula, whatever you want. Alright. After that, because these are oven ready, you can just lay them out. Lasagna over here. I'm just trying to cover the bottom of the plate. Ooh, damn. Cover the bottom layer as much as possible. The bottom of the pan. After the meat is done cooking, the way I like to start it off, or start layering, is I mix a little bit of ricotta cheese and some sauce into the meat on the pot while it's still cooking. And then I put a layer of meat. Then I like to do a layer of ricotta cheese, add some sauce, and more pasta string stick thingies. Noodles. And then repeat until we have no more meat and no more noodles. Then the top layer, I put sauce on top of the noodles and shredded cheese. Senya is going to finish cooking the meat.
So I just finished straining out the oil. Draining out the oil? You don't know what I'm talking about. I finished doing that. Now I'm gonna put half a jar of ricotta cheese into my meat. Along with some marinara sauce. Just put the rest of it. Right? Alright. We're gonna mix all that up. Now that that's all mixed up, we are gonna start layering our lasagna. We have our first layer down. We are gonna put our first layer of meat. So once we have our first layer of meat, I'm gonna put down another layer of lasagna. And I'm gonna put down a layer of ricotta and a layer of mozzarella. Okay, once we have our ricotta down, we're gonna put a layer of mozzarella right on top of the ricotta. Go ahead. Now we're gonna do another layer of noodles. Let me see if I can do this with scissors. Oh, maybe not. I mean, you don't have to break the noodle to put it on the bottom. I did that just so we're not putting big old noodle pieces that we don't need on the bottom. But if you just want to put a whole noodle there, that's fine too. Alright, so once we do that, we're going to do a layer of, I think I messed this up. We're going to do a layer of sauce and then put a layer of meat on top of that. Alright. Move this around a little. Alright, now we're going to do a layer of meat on top of this layer. Once you have that layer of meat, you're going to do another layer of noodles. I'll do a full noodle up here, just because it's the top and you don't want it to be ugly. Alright, boom. Now we're going to do a layer of ricotta. No. Maybe? No. We'll do a layer of sauce, layer of ricotta. Boom. Alright, we're going to do a layer of sauce. We'll use the rest of it. We'll do our last layer of ricotta. Layer of ricotta. And then we're going to top it all off with mozzarella cheese. We have all of our layers on there. We're just going to wrap it up with aluminum foil. Pop it in the oven for about 25 minutes. Once the 25 minutes is up, we're going to take the aluminum foil off and bake it for another 10 minutes so the cheese can get all melted and crispy brown on top. All right, I will see you guys in 25 minutes.